Good morning.
Good morning, Judge. How are you? Judge, I guess for the record, I want to state that I'm not here to perform my civic duty. I'm actually here because I have to be here. No other choice. Otherwise, men with guns come to get me.
Mr. Irizarry.
Yes, sir.
On this ticket, you're charged with failing to obey a traffic control device and failing to provide proof of insurance on request of the officer. Do you understand those charges?
Before I begin, Your Honor, I just had a few clarifications that I need to make, and my questions
Sir,
are,
no, you'll get a chance in a minute. For now, please just answer my questions. Do you understand the two accusations on the ticket?
actually, I don't.
I'm not asking if they're true. Do you understand what you're accused of?
Actually, I don't.
What don't you understand?
First of all, I wanted to know if, am I presumed innocent of all charges here first
Sir.
before we begin?
Sir,
Am I presumed
listen
innocent?
to me.
Yes, sir.
Answer my questions honestly. You are accused of failing to obey a traffic control device. Do you understand that you are accused of that violation?
Objection, point of clarification.
No, sir. Answer my question.
Objection, point of clarification. Does this court take on uninformed pleas? I don't understand these charges.
Listen to me.
Yes.
You are accused of failing to obey a traffic control device. Do you understand that accusation?
No, I don't. The reason I don't is because I have a video here with me today.
Sir, I'm not asking if it's true. I'm asking if you understand that you are accused of that.
No, I don't. I don't even know what that means, and the police officer that pulled me over also said that he was pulling me over because I took a red light.
Be quiet.
Sir,
Sorry.
please.
I've said, be quiet. Speak when spoken to.
Do I have a right to be heard?
Speak
Sir.
when spoken to.
Sir, what would happen if I
Sir,
just need to be clear, sir.
No, sir. You are in a court of law,
Mhm.
in front of a judge,
Yes.
subject to this court's jurisdiction and its rules. You, if you refuse to obey me, could be held in contempt of court, which would result in possibly a fine or even a jail sentence. Do you understand that possible penalty for disobeying me?
Objection, point of clarification.
No, sir.
I don't have,
It's simple English, either you understand or you don't.
I do not understand that, sir.
What do you not understand?
I don't understand why I cannot make an objection and
Because
get
I
a
said
clarification
so.
from a judge.
Because I said so, that's why, because I'm the judge, as I just explained to you.
So-
Required on this court.
So while,
Follow my orders.
okay, so just to be clear, Your Honor, on the record, what you're stating is that I do not have a right to clarify these charges against me.
I did not
I have
say
to
that.
make an uninformed
I
plea.
did not say that. I said you were required to answer my questions truthfully, and you were required to remain silent unless I address you directly. And then your responses are required to be responsive to my questions.
So,
Those are the rules in court.
objection, point of clarification. So to be clear, what you're saying is I must totally answer all of your questions, but I don't have a right to have any clarifications as to these
I
charges.
didn't say that, sir. You're the one who keeps adding you have no right to clarify.
I'm asking for clarifications and you're not letting me speak, Your Honor.
You're not
You're
getting
throwing
them
me,
now.
you're throwing me with
You are
violence.
not getting them now.
Okay.
You're going to answer my questions, and when we get done,
Mhm.
if you still have questions, you may ask them. But for now, you're not to speak unless directly addressed, and you are to truthfully and directly be responsive to my questions. Do you understand that?
Not totally, but I will let you speak, sir, as you wish.
What I just told you, do you not understand? It's all plain English and mostly one-syllable words.
I don't understand why.
That's
There
not a
ha-
question of
there has to be this-
understanding why. You don't need to understand why. You have no right to understand why.
But I do have a right to be clear on these charges, sir, so I can make an informed decision. And just to let you know,
Listen to me.
yes, yes, sir.
Do you understand what I told you the rules are?
You have explained
Yes or
those
no?
rules. Yes, you have explained those rules to me.
Do you understand my explanation? Yes or no?
I don't know about understanding, I'm not quite clear on them.
What are you still not clear about, sir?
Well, am I allowed to be heard without the threat of violence, sir?
Listen to me.
I'm
This is
listening.
no, that has nothing to do with my question. That is not responsive to my question. Do you understand the words that I have spoken to you?
I am not clear on the words that you've spoken, Your
Sir,
Honor.
either you understand or you don't.
Sir, I am not clear on what you are saying.
Then you are not being truthful to me.
I am being truthful.
Your English is excellent. There is nothing to not be clear about. It could not be clearer than a pane of glass.
Objection, point of clarification. How can you make a
Your
judgment that I am
objection,
being
point of
truthful or not from the bench, sir?
Listen to me,
Yes.
because I can tell from your speech, from your demeanor, that you're an educated person. You understand the English language.
Yes, I do.
There's nothing unusual or difficult to understand about what I've explained to you. And your attempt to parse the edges of it show contempt for the process, and
Sir,
obstruction of the process, which can lead to contempt of court.
in no
No.
way am I trying to be in contempt of
You
this
are
court. Your Honor.
speaking out of turn. Do not speak out of turn again.
From
Do
what,
not interrupt me. Do not speak except to answer a direct question from me. Do you understand that?
I am not clear on that, Your Honor.
One more, I'm not clear on it for you, and I'm gonna hold you contempt of court.
It is,
I want a straightforward, honest answer. And I am not clear about it, it's not a straightforward, honest answer to a simple English question. Do you understand that?
my understanding of it is, Your Honor, that if I say that I do not understand, I am not competent to stand here for myself. But I am of sound mind, and I do have a right to be clear on the charges brought against me. Now, I have filed some motions prior to coming here before you, sir, and if you don't have them, I have a copy of it here. Okay, and I also come, Your Honor, with a guilty plea here. If I can just simply get some clarifications, I have a guilty plea here unsigned, which I am
Mr.
more than willing
Irizarry.
to sign, Your Honor.
Mr. Irizarry,
Yes, sir.
none of that is responsive to my question. That's one of the rules. You will give me honest, responsive answers to my questions, and when we get done, if you want to tell me about stuff like that, you will have a chance.
Mhm.
But for now, do you understand what I have told you?
Again, I tell you, I don't understand. I need to be clear on these charges, Your Honor. I've already given you my answer, Your Honor. I just don't understand why I'm being treated with such harshness. I don't understand. I'm just trying to be clear, and I'm being extremely respectful to you, Your Honor, and your courtroom, showing no contempt at all. I don't understand why I need to be so much more subservient than I already am.
Because you're not being truthful with me is the short answer to that.
And how do you determine that I am not?
Because I can tell that you're an educated man, that you understand English, and there's nothing difficult to understand about what I've told you. You keep wanting to know why. The question is not about why, it's about what. It's about what. What this charge says is, no driver of a vehicle shall disobey the instructions of any official traffic control device, including any official hand signal device placed or displayed in accordance with the provisions of this code, unless otherwise directed by a police officer subject to the exceptions in this code granted the driver of an authorized emergency vehicle. That is the ordinance that you were accused of violating. Do you understand that?
Objection, point of clarifications. I need a few clarifications to that point, and I need to make them and speak them to make them relevant to understand.
Sir, you do not.
I want to give you the explanation on why I don't even
I do
understand.
not want that or need that at this time.
Okay.
I've told you.
Mhm.
This is not about why, it's about what. I just read you the ordinance. Do you understand what those words mean?
Well, Your Honor,
Do you, that's a yes or no question. Do you understand what those words mean? A responsive, honest answer for you, sir.
sir, I will have to answer as I cannot say that I'm not clear on it because I am being threatened that if I don't say I don't understand, that's the only answer you are routing me to or painting me a corner into. So I do. So in this case, for the record, I will state that, according to your word in your English, it's I don't understand. Okay, I understand what you're saying, but honestly, I am not clear on what you're saying.
Good. You understand. The other charge
Under coercion.
Stop.
Go ahead.
The other charge here is failing to provide proof of insurance to the officer when he requested it.
Correct.
Do you understand that you are accused of that?
May I put you bench right?
No, you may not. You may answer my question. Do you understand that you are accused of failing to provide proof of insurance requested by the officer?
I'm not clear on that because I had it. He said to explain to the judge.
It's not about having it or not having it. This is about, do you understand that you're accused of not having it? The charge may be false. It may be incorrect. It could be wrong. You may be totally innocent.
Sure, yes.
Said that, at this point in time, you are accused of it.
Yeah.
You understand you're accused of it.
Oh, I understand that, yes, that I am being accused of these things. Okay.
My question all along on both of the charges.
Okay.
Do you understand that you're accused of it?
My apologies for that, Your Honor. Okay, yes, I understand that I've been accused of these things. Okay,
That's good.
but I am not clear on the accusations. Though.
Stop.
But I am not clear on the accusations. I need to let that be stated on the record.
You're in contempt of court. I've told you 3 times to stop. I warned you before. When I say stop, that means stop. We'll deal with that in a minute. Now, do you understand that they say that these violations occurred on March the 2nd of this year at 8:19 a.m. at Sable and Bayard Area?
Yes, I do.
Did you read the rights advisement form they gave you? I know you didn't sign it. Did you read it?
Yes, I read it, but I have some clarification on
Now,
that.
do you have any questions about the rights that are explained on the form? You want to review it again?
I am not.
Do you have any questions about the rights explained on the form?
On the form, I need clarification on my rights in general. I wanted to ask about that, which are not on the form.
A specific question requiring a specific answer. I've told you that several times.
Mhm.
A specific question. Do you have any question about the rights that are explained on the form?
So I must answer answering specifically like you want me to answer, Judge. Yes, I understand the form. Under duress, yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Do you wish to plead guilty or not guilty to these charges?
I don't wish to make any pleas until I have a clarification in this courtroom.
And I'm going to enter a not guilty plea for you.
I object, Your Honor. Why would you do that if I just need some clarifications to make an informed plea in this courtroom? As a matter of fact, I want to state for the record, can I show it to you? I have a guilty
No,
plea here
sir.
ready to sign.
No, sir.
If you can just clarify
No,
some
sir.
things for me. Sure.
You're working on contempt again. We're going to do this my way, not your way.
Mm.
Do you understand that?
I have to, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
Yes, you have to.
Of course.
Let's back up a step. You can plead guilty. You can plead not guilty. You may continue this arraignment to get yourself legal advice from an attorney to explain the things that you think that you need to know. Do you understand those options?
May I speak?
Do you understand those options? You may speak to answer yes or no.
Do I have a right to plead innocent in this courtroom? Your Honor?
You know that. You told me that you understood the rights advisement, that you read. That was one of the things that you were told. So that we don't have to go over it again. That's why we give it to you in writing.
As of this moment, I'm just going to remain silent because I'm just under the, under threat, duress, and coercion of contempt, Your Honor. And anything that I say, I don't have a right to speak for myself here, nor get a clear clarification from the judge. So I will remain silent from this moment on, Your Honor. You do as you wish you need to do.
It's not my job to educate you.
I'm not asking for any education, Your Honor. I'm asking for clarification, legal clarifications, Your Honor. There's a difference.
Mr. Irizarry, you have the right to plead guilty, you have the right to plead not guilty, you have the right to continuous arraignment to get yourself some legal advice. Which of those would you like to do? Pick one. I don't care which one.
None of those are options that I have, Your Honor, or that I wish to bring to the court here, which the court does not want to hear.
Your wishes.
I'm not, it's not a wish, it's a clarification.
Stop.
Mhm.
Your wishes are irrelevant. We do this our way, not your way. The way that we're required to, not the way that you wish us to do.
Your Honor,
Yes. If I didn't ask you a question, I don't want to hear your voice. I've explained to you what your options are, and you get to pick one. If you don't pick one, I get to pick for you. And the one that gets picked, I can't plead guilty for you. And I can't require you to go get legal advice. So the one that's going to get picked is to plead not guilty and set the case for trial. So you tell me which one you would like to do, or else I will do it for you. The law allows me to do that.
as I have been given no options under threat, duress, and coercion, for the record, I will plead the Fifth Amendment, and you do as you wish you need to do, Your Honor, because obviously I have no rights in this courtroom, so we'll take it to the next level. Go ahead,
You
Your
have
Honor.
plenty of rights. I just explained your rights to you.
Whatever rights you explained to me, exactly, not the rights that are given to me.
One of those options.
Yes, Your Honor. I've been threatened with nothing but contempt since I walked in this courtroom, only for asking for a legal clarification. If it was a lawyer that was here asking for a legal clarification, you would have given it to me, Your Honor. So under threat, duress, and coercion, I'll remain quiet.
Please see that you do that. This will be set for trial to a judge. If you wish to convert it to a jury trial, you may. In order to do that, you have to do two things within 21 days of today. 21 days from today would be by close of business on April the 25th. The two things that you have to do by that date in order to convert this to a jury trial.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I want it, once again, the date
The 25th of April.
is when I have to come back for the judge trial.
Sir. 25th of April is the deadline for converting this to a jury if you decide to
Oh.
have the right to a jury.
Okay.
On the 25th of April, you must file a written jury demand. That's a pre-printed form that you sign at the window. You must pay a $25 jury fee or apply for a fee waiver.
Mhm.
If you do those things before close of business on the 25th of April, then the clerks will convert it to a jury trial. If you do not do those things by the 25th of April, you'll be giving up the right to trial jury, and they will proceed to a trial in front of the judge. Do you understand that? I need a city attorney, please.
Okay.
Do you understand what you need to do and a deadline for doing it if you want to convert this to a jury?
I understand what you just explained to me, yes.
You have the right to a lawyer. Either a private attorney that you hire, or a public defender if you apply and qualify financially, or unless the city waives jail as a penalty. You also have the right to represent yourself. If you hire a lawyer, the lawyer will take over, do the pretrial investigation, and represent you at trial. If you don't hire a lawyer, you have to do it yourself. Doing it yourself is a difficult and dangerous thing to do. The difficulty is that there are rules of evidence and procedure that apply, and that govern what you can and cannot do in a trial and how to do things. Those rules are long, they're complicated, they have dozens of exceptions, and you don't know those rules or how to use them.
I don't know whether
Prosecutors, sir, you interrupted me again. Don't
I'm
do
sorry.
that again. I am warning you again. The prosecutors know those rules backwards and forwards. They do this for a living, and you're at a serious disadvantage. If you're found guilty of the traffic control charge, the maximum sentence of 27 $2,650 fine and 4 points on your driving record. If you found guilty on the insurance charge, the maximum sentence of $2,650 fine and a year in jail. There are no points on your license. That charge also carries a mandatory minimum $500 fine. Do you understand all of that?
Do I have to answer, Your Honor, or does my pleading the Fifth Amendment and remaining silent apply as I called it? I called that I wanted to remain silent from here on further because I am being coerced and pushed through this and made to answer questions against my will.
Yes or no, either you understand or you don't. You're not being accused of a crime in this matter. As far as answering my question is concerned, you have no Fifth Amendment rights as far as that's concerned.
So I don't have a Fifth Amendment right in this courtroom, okay?
You're sorry?
Yeah, then I don't have a Fifth Amendment right. Yeah, yes, Your Honor, I do understand.
The city waiving jail on no proof of insurance, he had no prior NPOIs.
Yes.
Thank you.
Your Honor, do I have the right to have my motions answered? Because I already put some, I'm
Did
asking.
I ask you a question?
I'm asking.
Did I ask you a question? I heard your voice speaking to me. I have not asked you a question. Do not speak to me again except in direct answer to my direct questions. Last warning. We're going to talk about the things I want to talk about in the order I want to talk about them, not yours. Last warning. Do you understand that warning?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
The city is waiving jail as a penalty. That means you cannot get a public defender. You're either going to have to hire a lawyer or represent yourself. Do you understand that?
Yes,
Thank you.
of course, Your Honor.
That package that she gave you has a handout that describes representing yourself in a trial to a judge. It has a handout that describes representing yourself in a trial to a jury, so that you can see the difference between the two processes and make an intelligent decision about whether or not you want to protect your right to a jury trial. If you hire a lawyer, the lawyer will subpoena witnesses if there are any. The lawyer will do the discovery on the file and all the rest of that. If you don't hire a lawyer, you have to do it yourself, and that tells you how to do it. You've already filed for discovery. It's been granted to the same extent that it would be if a lawyer could do it for you. That was mailed to you. Did you get the copy? Did you get the copy of the court's order granting your discovery?
Yeah, I said they couldn't give me anything until after this arraignment or whatever, but my questions were strictly pertaining
After this
to.
agreement, you can go and get it from the city attorney's office. Included in that package is a list of lawyers. You're not required to use the lawyers on that list. It's just a tool to help you get started if you want to explore hiring a private attorney to represent you in this matter. Any questions about that? Do you have any questions about that?
I guess not, Your Honor.
No, that's very correct. Your turn. Do you have any questions about what I just explained to you?
I have some clarifications, Your Honor. May I speak freely without the threat of jail? I don't understand. First of all, Your Honor, here are my clarifications. First of all, do I have a right to a fair and meaningful hearing here today, sir?
Mr. Azari, no, we're not having a hearing here today.
Do
This is
I-
an arraignment session.
Okay. Do I have a right to be heard, Your Honor?
No, you don't. It's an arraignment session.
The United States Supreme Court has declared that I have a right to challenge jurisdiction at any measure of any court proceeding, and I challenge that jurisdiction here today verbally and in my motion.
Sir, your
Okay.
motion was dismissed without signing.
Well, I'd like to input a signed version of that right here, right now.
This is not the time or the place. This is an
So you
arraignment
know, there's a
session.
technicality of the signing.
This is an arraignment session. You may
Okay.
not file a motion. They're subject to trial.
Has the prosecution presented any evidence here today in this
They don't
courtroom
need to,
stating
sir.
the jurisdiction,
Mr. Arizona?
that simply because I was in this, you asked me, sir, if I have any questions, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm asking, has the prosecution, has the police officer, anybody presented any actual factual evidence or any assertions that simply because I was in this geographical area, that jurisdiction applies to me? And I'd like to see it in paper, in evidence, because I do believe that jurisdiction is, I just,
Stop.
yes.
The answer to your question is, I already told you, this is an arraignment session.
But I don't wish to go forward because, I mean, if you have no jurisdiction to take me forward, then how can you take me forward?
Your wishes are irrelevant. I told you how I could take you forward. I told you that if you didn't pick your options, that I would enter a not guilty plea for you instead of for trial. That's what I have done. The law allows you to do that because you chose not.
But I want to also, I need to state for the record that I did bring a unsigned guilty plea here, and that non-guilty plea was actually input by you, Your Honor, against my will, okay? Because I am more than willing to plead here guilty today, right now, and end this if I just had some simple legal clarifications, not questions. I just needed to be clear on what was being brought against me, these charges, because as of right now, I'm just being thrown into some blind charges and being brought before this court against my will, under threat, duress, and coercion, and most of all, here today, because I have not even been able to freely express myself with great respect, without any contempt towards this court, or your honor, or his position. That's all I have to say, Your Honor.
And I will say to you that the district court deals with more than just your attitude. It also deals with obstructing the process and failing to obey the orders of the judge, which is what you did repeatedly.
I don't believe in it.
You recited again.
Go ahead.
We're back under the rules.
See?
Spoken to.
Yeah.
You answer direct questions honestly and responsibly, which you have repeatedly failed to do.
But I want to state, Your Honor,
After you walk an unsigned guilty plea to court and are willing to plead guilty under certain unspecified circumstances is really not relevant.
I did not bring circumstances, Your Honor.
Sir,
I need clarification.
listen to me. You just did it again. How many times have I warned you to remain silent? Do not speak, except in response to my direct questions. And you just did it again. You interrupted me and started talking again about how you want to do stuff.
So this is my court date, Your
Now
Honor.
we're going to deal with my finding that you're in contempt. You just did it again. You started speaking again.
No, sir, I don't know what my court date is. I just want to know when my court date is, Your Honor.
Yes, you were speaking and you weren't spoken to. You did not respond to a question.
Your Honor, I'm a disabled man.
Sir,
I'm a disabled man and I need some water right now. I just need some water. It's a health issue. It's a medical issue, Your Honor. I just need some water, simply, Your Honor.
there's your water fountain out there. Go to the water fountain, turn it directly here.
heart condition and I'm severely diabetic. I apologize for interrupting you, sir. I just.
No, diabetic, then that's a different story. Sir, here is the situation. You have repeatedly interrupted me. You have refused to answer my questions, my simple questions to you directly. You continue to speak after repeated orders to stop. And that's why I know you can take over earlier in these proceedings. Now we're going to deal with that. Is there any reason why I should not go to contempt of court because of that conduct which has obstructed the court process?
Yes, Your Honor, because under my understanding, as many times I've been in court, I've never known, through my own experiences, that by seeking a legal clarification from the judge to that which the city attorney is bringing against me, it could be so harsh against me, Your Honor. I thought that the ethics and moral would come in. I'm not trying to disrespect this court. I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm not trying to obstruct this process in any way, shape, or form. I'm just coming here as a person, one of the people of Colorado, just to seek a clarification. And I also have a medical condition which keeps me, it's very difficult for me to stay quiet, but I've not stayed not quiet disrespectfully or anything in that manner. I have tried to be beyond what I'm physically almost capable of to do. And I apologize in any way if I've, done anything wrong in that way. I just came here as a person, thinking as an American with just some rights, and I'm not here to flex my rights. I was just here to make some real legal clarifications, which I haven't been able to. So however you want to do this proceeding or whatever it is, sir, I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it is in English. Sir, you are the man and you're the one that does it. So whatever you feel that you have to ethically or morally do, if you feel that I have acted so reprehensibly that I deserve to be caged like an animal, then sir, that is your decision. You are the man with the power here in this room. But I seek the mercy and the justice and the fairness and the ethics of this courtroom here today. That's what I came in here for. That's what I seek clarification for in this room here today.
It is not the role of the judge in an arraignment session to explain the law to you. That's why one of your options was to continue this and get yourself some legal advice from an attorney representing you, not from a judge. Again, you refuse to take that option. You refuse to pick any option. This is not about your seeking clarification. It's about your refusal to follow the rules to your assistance. You're going to do this your way and not mine. Just like you're all of a sudden wanting to know when your court date was. I will get around to telling you your court date. That's part of the regular process. And that's why I insist that you do things my way, so that I don't forget and leave something out. Or do it inadvertently out of order. You repeatedly disrespected the court. You may not think you would, but you disrespected the court by refusing to answer simple questions. And that became clear at some point there, where the aha light finally went on. My first question to you: do you understand what you are accused of? Doesn't require great legal expertise, clarification. Requires a simple yes or no answer to a simple question. You repeatedly dodged that, avoided it, keep talking about clarifications. I told you this is an arraignment session. This is not a trial. We find that you are and have been in contempt of court because of your refusal to give me direct answers to my questions, your continued interruptions, your speaking out of turn, despite repeated warnings not to do so. I'm going to assess a $100 fine for the court time that's been wasted by your conduct. You can go to the clerk's window. The fine will be due on the trial date. You go to the clerk's window, you set the date and time for trial. Pay attention to the courtroom number on the setting slip, because the trial will be one of the downstairs courtrooms. Your attendance at the trial, your timely attendance at the trial is mandatory. If you don't, a warrant will be issued for your arrest because the insurance charge is technically criminal in nature. The other charge is non-criminal offense. The insurance charge is criminal. And again, a reminder to you, if you You had a chance to speak with the city attorney, present that to him.
At what point I was never offered that up?
No, because you refused to sign the rights advisement form that they gave you. Again, we do things here our way, not your way, in order to make sure that every citizen has due process, and none of this gets left out. There's a process, a procedure to follow to ensure that they check off all the blocks that they don't violate your rights. Step number one is understanding your rights and signing the form. You refuse to do that, then the discussion's over. You insisted on seeing the judge. I'm not here, I'm not empowered to negotiate with you or dismiss the charge. You can present that to me all you want. I don't have the authority. She has the authority, and you refuse to talk to her. If you want to convert this to a jury trial, file a written jury demand, pay the $25 jury fee or apply for a fee waiver, and do it before close of business on the 25th of April. Alternatively, you could file a pre-trial motion to dismiss the insurance charge and provide it with your proof of insurance if you want to, in which case that motion will probably get granted, and you just have to go to trial on the other charge. That's up to you or your lawyer. Go get yourself some legal advice. Do you have any questions, not in general, but about the specific things that I just told you about setting the case for trial?
I'm thinking this question through to make sure that I don't answer incorrectly. About the trial part, I guess I understand. About the $100 contempt part, I don't. I mean, what I don't understand is, do I go pay it now? Does it have to be after the court thing? Because I don't have the money right now. I'm saying.
It's stated until the trial date. You can pay it now, you can wait to pay it on the trial date, you can come in and pay it sooner if you want.
Okay,
If you do
okay,
it
I'm clear.
later than the trial.
I'm clear on that. Okay.
Any questions about the things I just explained to you?
I want to know at what stage of this do I get any clarifications that I can get any clarification from anyone? Would that be at that trial? Okay.
No. If you want clarification, hire a lawyer.
Get clarification from a judge?
No, it's not my job to explain the law to you or to clarify. Sure.
Okay.
If you
You
want
asked me.
clarifications, get a lawyer.
Okay, that's your answer. Okay. Yeah. You asked me my questions, I gave you my question.
Close window, next stop.
Where do I get a transcript from this tape? Or this right here? Was this recorded in any way?
My name's Stine.
Or would I just go over there and ask for the transcript, John?
No, you have to submit a request to the chief court reporter.
Okay. Here you are, ma'am.
Oh, I was